Hello everyone, so welcome back to my channel. So for this video, we're going to discuss the basic pre-calculus 11, the trig ratios. So basically you learned about trig ratios in the previous math classes. So in this video, we're going to do some review of what you have learned in previous math classes. So basically when we talk about the trig ratios, we mentioned about any ratios in a right triangle. So this is a right triangle, and we are taking the ratio of any two sides for this right triangle. So basically, we have 6 possibilities for trig ratios. So we have the opposite over hypotenuse, and you know that opposite divided by hypotenuse gives you the sine theta ratio. Adjacent over hypotenuse give you cosine theta ratio. Opposite divided by adjacent give you the tangent theta ratio. So you have learned this one in Math 10 classes. So basically what you are going to learn in Pre-Calculus 11. So you are going to calculate the trig ratios when the theta is greater than 90 degrees. So in previous math classes, you only focus on the angle is between 0 to 90 degrees. But in pre-calculus 11, we're going to focus on the angle which is greater than 90 degrees. Okay, so the first thing you're going to learn is standard position angle. When we are doing pre-calculus 11, we're calculating the trig ratios which is greater than 90 degrees. So this is the reason why we need to have a coordinate system to calculate the trig ratios. So basically, what's the standard position angle? So standard position angle is the angle which starts from the positive x-axis and it's going to rotate in the counterclockwise direction. So this angle rotates from positive x-axis in counterclockwise direction, and we actually stops rotating from this red line. So this red line is called the radius. It's the distance from the origin, 0, 0, to the terminal point, x, y. So this length is called the radius. It's a terminal arm. So we have the initial arm at the positive x-axis. So the positive x-axis is always the initial arm. So this is basically the introduction of standard position angle. So next, we want to do some practice of drawing some standard position angle. Okay, so let's do some examples related to standard position angle drawings. So remember the standard position angle, we always want to rotate from the positive x-axis. And rotation in counterclockwise direction is what we got positive angle. And rotation in clockwise direction is what we got from a negative angle. So keep in mind these details. So the first thing we're going to draw is a 7 degrees positive standard position angle. So how could we do that? So basically, we want to start the rotation. So always from the positive x-axis. So which is this line. So this line is always your positive x-axis, and we're going to start here. And we're going to rotate 70 degrees. So it's around at this position, right? So I put an arrow, so which means that this is a rotation angle. And then I will draw the terminal arm at this position. So this one is my terminal arm, approximately 7 degrees. So the next one, we have 120 degrees. So as always, we want to start from the rotation from positive x-axis. So which is this one. And we're going to rotate 120 degrees because it's a positive angle, and I'm going to rotate in counterclockwise direction. So starting from this line, we're going to rotate in this one. So this is 90 degrees, but I want 120 degrees, right? So I'm going to rotate more than 90 degrees. So basically this angle is around at quadrant 2. And I'm going to put my terminal arm, so signals that the angle stops here, right around this position. And I'm going to put the arrow sign. So this one is 120 degrees. So I hope you guys understand the basic idea about the standard position angle. So let's see other examples. Okay, so now let's do some negative angles. So negative angles, at this time, we're going to rotate in a clockwise direction. So always starting from the positive x-axis, and I'm going to rotate clockwise direction about 70 degrees. So basically at this line, I stop here, and I'm going to put the standard, wait, I'm going to put the line here, which means that the angle stops here, right? So this one is negative 7 degrees. So what about negative 120 degrees? So the same thing, we're going to rotate, right? We're going to rotate from positive x-axis in clockwise direction because it's a negative angle. So, right, negative 90 basically is passed through the negative y-axis, and I stop here. So this angle right here is my negative 120 degrees. So I need to put my, right, I need to put the line here, so which signals that the angle stops here, and this is my terminal arm. So this angle is my 120 degrees. So I hope this video helps you understand the basic concept of standard position angle. So we see you next time.